Hello there, welcome. In this tutorial, I will be showing you the overview of point of sale software that you can use for your business and manage your stock, inventory, and lot more. Alright, so here you have to put your domain that is used for to install this software that will be provided to you, and here you have to write your username and password, and then you have to go for login. Once you're logged in, you will see this screen. Okay, so this is the main screen that comes in front of you. In this tutorial, I will be just only doing the quick overview of the things that we are having in the screen and what options you are what options you have access to, right? So here is the dashboard, right? Here I have icon for the dashboard. Here I have the settings. You can also have the settings here, and these are the some quick options. And here you can use a calculator if you want to quickly use a calculator, and you can use it by this. Then you have the calendar, and then you have different styles of if you want to it for the screen for the blue, whatever you like. We have this one, and the option I like is this one, the black, right? Then you can select the language. We have different languages for different people here. Then you have the POS. If you want to go on the visit the POS point of sale screen where you can just start the billing, then you have to click on this. Then you have today's profit. You can check this when you are closing the registers, and in the night you can just click on this and just see what was the today's profit. Or else if your business is running through any other person, like you have any assigned any person to use the software in your store, then you can check the today's profit sitting at your home, right? Next to this is the open list of open registers, like what registers have been opened today. uh, like you have multiple stores at the same time, and all of them will have separate registers, right? Then there is the locally saved data will be cleared. Okay, here you go. Right. Okay, I'm just going on the main dashboard. On your left side, you have products, sales, quotations, purchases, transfers, returns, people, notifications, calendar, settings, and your reports. So these are the main options that will enable you to do a lot of things. Cause once you open one option, it will give you a lot of things to control. Okay, here you can list all of your products. Here you can add different products. Here you can import products. Then you can print barcode. For this you have to add the products. Then you can just choose a product and generate a barcode for them. Then you have a quantity adjustments. Next to this is add adjustment. For example, you're having some kind of missing in the quantity, and you can have a look that I have sold this by another mean, so you can just adjust the quantity here, right? Then you can stock counts, and it's the setting for count stock. Like you have different warehouses for which warehouse you have to count the stock. Then you can just stock code count the stocks in any of the warehouse. Okay, uh, once I click this option, and now I'm going to look for the sales. Now I have to there is an option to list all of the sales. Like you can have you may have sold the product not through the POS but through some of your non-customer and through inside of this management, right? Then you can have the POS sales for walk-in customers, and then you can add a sale from here too, as well as from the POS. Okay. For example, one of your friends has requested to purchase something from you, and you don't have to go for POS. You just have to add the sale from this place. And now, for example, you have been using this software, you have been using this software newly, and you have been doing the sales before using this software. You can have all of the sales underlined and in a Excel format. Then you can convert it to CSV and upload it to this software, right? So your old sales will be listed here. Then you have deliveries, list gift cards. For example, you can give some of your customers gift cards and different gift cards, and that will enable them to get some kind of discount whenever they visit your stores. And here you can the delivery option is like, for example, you can manage this software to use the business for e-commerce as well. For example, if you are giving a delivery uh, to your customers, you can manage this from this option. And now I'm going to close this one, and next to this is quotations. For example, you purchase something from uh, any person, or you are going to give a quotation to anyone, for example. Now there is, you can see the biller who is going to bill this one, and who is the supplier, and who is the customer. So you may have some customers who can purchase from you in bulk. Then you can then you can provide them a quotation in uh, for a bulk element, and you can change the price on this place, right? And then you have purchases, like you purchase your stock from somewhere, some brand or some supplier, which you can list here. You can list your purchase, you can add your purchase. These are the purchases you have done, and this is the new purchase you are going from some kind of supplier, the old products. And maybe you have been purchasing products already, then you have to add the purchase from your CSV. It's up to you. You can add from this option as well. Otherwise, if you have an Excel sheet, you can just adjust them from a file. You can download the template from this, and you can just adjust your uh, details and just upload here, and it will be listed on your store, right? Now you can list your expenses as well. Okay, so in expenses you can see all of the options related to the expenses you are having at your store or shop, anywhere you are using this software. And the each and every cost you can manage in this: electricity, your store rent, and any kind of salaries. All of this you can manage in expenses. Then there is an option of transfers. For example, you have multiple warehouses and you want to have a same count on all the warehouses. Okay, you want to manage the inventory properly on all the warehouses. So for this option, you can use the transfers option. You can transfer from one warehouse to another one, right? So it's a simple. Once you are understanding each of the option, you are going to understand the whole software. which is a lot more simple because it's kind of created for everyone, for any kind of such business that involved the inventory, that involved the supplier, that involved shipping and all kind of stuff. That's why it looks some kind of, there is a lot of options, but it's for everyone. You can use some options or you cannot, or you can just keep them. And after that there comes an option which is returns. For example, some of the clients or customers, if you have a return policy, then you will be using this option. For example, they just come up with the product and you have to add it to the return, so it's added again back to your inventory, right? And then there is an option of people means all of the people you're using the software, all of the stakeholders. Okay, here you can add all of the admin, right? And then there comes the pillar, and then there comes customers, then it is the suppliers who are supplying you all of the elements. Here you can have the updates and some kind of like these notifications coming to you. And here we have the calendar. You can use it to plan the things. It's just an extra thing, you can use it. Then we have settings. We will be uh, learning about this as it have a lot of options. We will be having a separate video of overview for just settings, right? Because it have a lot of options in detail. So then there are reports, which you can is what are your best selling products, uh, what is a warehouse stock chart, register report, and product quantity alerts. If you have like if there any products is low in stock, and then there is product report, adjustment report, brands report, which brands your brands are selling the most, the monthly sales, daily sales, main sales report, the payment report you're receiving. You can all the things have separately, as well as you can just see the profit and loss report. You can see the daily purchases, how much products we have purchased daily wise, or we have in the purchase in the month, if you are using for just for the few days or weekends like this. And that way you can have the expense report and customers report. Like if you have some kind of customers who are returning and purchasing in again, and you can have the report that how much your walking customers are purchasing and how much your loyal customers who can we can add from this as well are purchasing. Then there is staff report, that how they are working with you, right? They are active or not. So in our next video we are going to review the settings in detail. Thank you so much. Let's meet in next video.